Welcome back. You're tuned into Expresso on SABC3. Hope you're enjoying this Tuesday morning with us. Now, a little bit earlier on, our presenter up in Joburg went to the best British pub outside of the UK, which is actually found in Miller's Drift, and he made the most of beautiful British beer-battered fish. Now, it's all about Pub Grub classics here on Expresso this morning, but when it comes to good food like that, overindulgence is always an issue. Once in a while is fine, but in the long run, if you do it too often, it can have very negative effects on your body. And we have Andrea with us this morning to tell us exactly what those negative effects are. Andrea, good morning, welcome.
Yeah,
so that recipe, I don't know if you've seen it, that beer-battered fish, it's a British style classic.
Absolutely.
And it's nice, but it's, you know, it's a deep fried, it's oily, I mean, but it's nice, okay?
Look,
so I want to first ask, before you go into it, you as a health person, you are seen as the epitome of health, I can almost say, but do you overindulge at times?
I do,
Really?
and from time to time, but not as a rule. So I'm always worried people would think I take all the fun out of food because...
But she's actually a lot of fun. She really is, Andrea.
Really?
You are, no, really. But I mean, okay, let's talk about overindulgence. What are those effects for your body if you do it on a regular basis? Which I think many people kind of do.
I think the thing that you have to realize is your liver works really hard if you overindulge in too much rich and fatty foods and also alcohol. And there are some tips that I'd like to share that you can be kind to your liver and also your digestive system.
Okay.
So if you're going to, every now and again, have a really nice pub grub meal and maybe a few extra beers, there are some things you can do to be kind to your body and sort of prep it.
So the liver is the one taking a lot of strain, first of all. And
with alcohol mostly.
With alcohol mostly, okay. But then also there's the other point of indigestion, which we'll also tackle this morning. Okay, cool. So where are we going to start? What are you going to talk about?
Well, with indigestion, if you look at after a rich meal, we love eating a mint. And I think that comes from where we know the traditional knowledge that mint leaves, these peppermint leaves here, and because of mint-infused water, has a relieving effect on indigestion. So you can just take a sip there. You can imagine if you had a really fatty, greasy meal, if you remember to drink your water, it's quite a refreshing taste.
It's a nice, subtle, minty flavour. Obviously, the longer you soak it, the more it will give off that flavour. All right, so that will help indigestion.
Yes, you can crush the leaves a bit more if you want the infusion to happen quicker.
All right.
And then if you get home very late at night and you feel a bit oorlog,
which happens, yes.
And you feel you need to dilute whatever you've eaten and consumed, some ginger tea works like magic, really, yes.
Okay.
So I've got some rooibos tea here and ginger root sliced up. It's very easy, about a piece like that.
So that's normal rooibos tea?
Normal rooibos tea,
And I also know that ginger has a lot of other health properties as well, which is fantastic.
So it's so good for indigestion, so you'll definitely sleep a bit better. So you can just let that infuse and drink that before you go to sleep.
All right.
And if you're clever, and you know that you're going to go to a big celebration, there's something you can also take to sort of protect your liver or support your liver, because your liver is supposed to, when you consume alcohol, to break it down as quickly as possible. And your liver is also supposed to break down fatty foods.
I see.
So there are 2 herbs that can help your liver doing that.
2 herbs, and they are?
Milk thistle and artichoke. So Vital makes a product called Liver Rescue. Can you believe it?
Liver Rescue, and that contains those products.
So it contains a therapeutic dose of the milk thistle herb and also artichoke and other liver support nutrients. So if you take that before you sort of overindulge every now and again.
But it's not to say that, you know, you take that and then it's okay. You can go and drink as much as you can.
No, definitely not.
Okay, so is it something that you would continuously use, or only for a certain period of time, just to...
Well, over the festive season, or if you know that there's a celebration, it's a good thing to sort of support your liver. We don't want to encourage somebody to use that to be able to overindulge often, definitely not, because you'll still damage your liver. I mean, it's a known fact that alcohol, unfortunately, is a toxin.
It is.
And it damages your liver.
That's it.
But some people have liver problems, and they also use a herb like milk thistle, so it's something like that can be used. But we always say, if you've got a medical problem like a liver disease, it's always best to speak to your doctor first. But these types of natural
these are natural home things that you can use to help support you if you do overindulge once in a while.
And once in a while, people ask me, well, how often do I eat a burger or something like that? Well, that I don't eat, but
I was about to say you can let it out. Sorry, yes.
I would say maybe once a month.
All right.
Is not the end of the world.
You let your secrets out this morning. Andrea, thank you so much for coming through and really giving us just a couple of tips on how to take care of that indigestion and also supporting the liver is very important. You can find all these ideas on our website, expressoshow.com. They can also contact you on your Facebook page, Andrea Duplessis, Vital Expert, to ask any questions.
Yes,
cool.
definitely.
Andrea, thank you so much. Kat, over to you, my man.
£30 a year, you can subscribe to the Vitalize magazine and receive nutritional advice, fitness tips, and amazing recipes. Visit vital.co.za today.